Here we go. He's stoked.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and the distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
A new tide of optimism was already sweeping across our land.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's really interesting to see all these people stand when they don't have a spine. Wow, really cool.
We have endured floods and fires and storms.
And shitstorms. Hey, did he just say set aside our differences? Did he say let's set aside our different? Oh my god, that is rich!
But it is not enough to come together only in times of tragedy. Tonight,
the most divisive person in the room. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you? Oh my word.
Together we are building a safe, strong, and proud America. Since the election, we have
that is not correct. They do realize that all the shit he's saying about, like, African Americans getting more jobs and doing better and stuff is not directly his responsibility, right?
We enacted the biggest tax cuts and reforms in American history.
But for who, Donald? But for who? I just gotta put this out there. I'm absolutely disgusted that he uses the military as a pawn to further his rhetoric with conservatives. Like, anyone would see through that. That is absolutely vile. Stop it. Alright, let's play Whack-A-Senator. Doink, 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 doink. Sit down.
Sought to restore the bonds of trust between our citizens and their government.
And how's that working out for you, Donnie? If you want people to trust the government more, maybe you should stop being a greedy fuck and start being a person. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
To reward good workers and to remove federal employees who undermine the public trust or fail the American people. We have ended the war on beautiful, clean coal.
Coming up next, Mr. Trump is going to show us how to polish a turd.
To fix bad trade deals and negotiate new ones. And they'll be good ones, but they'll be fair.
God, that vocabulary. Wow. What a smart, bigly man.
We want every child to be safe in their home at night.
Yeah, except for the gay ones, or the brown ones, or the ones from other countries.
Let's invest in workforce development, and let's invest in job training, which we need so badly.
Yes, we do! We do need people qualified to be doing their job.
Struggling communities, especially immigrant communities, will also be helped by immigration policies that focus on the best interests of American workers and American families. For decades, open borders
Are you serious?
Drugs and gangs to pour into our most vulnerable communities.
Oh my god. Did he just allude to helping the immigrant communities by throwing them out? Are you serious? Because that was worded very badly, or I'm an idiot. God, not every single family dynamic is just like the average American family dynamic. Some people live with their fucking grandparents. God.
These outdated immigration rules and finally bring our immigration system into the 21st century.
Then why does this sound so reminiscent of the 1930s?
So let's come together, set politics aside, and finally get the job done.
You are the president. You are politics. Oh my god.
These reforms will also support our response to the terrible crisis of opioid and drug addiction. Never before has it been like it is now. It is terrible.
Most people get hooked on opioids because of their doctors. It needs to start in the healthcare system. Oh my god, you gotta be... Oh my... Ooh.
24 deaths.
Nobody goes out and says, you know, I'm gonna get addicted to heroin today. It happens through healthcare providers. Start there. Don't throw people out of the country because you're a xenophobic ass. Ah!
Helping get treatment for those in need.
Some people can't afford the treatment that they need, Donald. This is not a problem with immigrants. This is not a problem with brown people. This is a problem with physicians being awarded for giving people opioids. That's where most of it starts. I mean, some of it, yeah, starts on the streets, but the vast majority of addicts don't start on the street. It's ridiculous. I hate this rhetoric. This is absolutely insane. We gotta have more nukes because no one can have more nukes than us. There are nukes. We have to have the most nukes, but we're gonna have clean coal. Fucking funnel that energy, that nuclear energy, into something sustainable. Oh, God! And I'm not just anti-Trump for anti-Trump's sake. Like, I will continue to wait for him to say something that I agree with. And so far, it's only been people applauding the first responders. Like, that's it. I'm waiting. When Trump said the word terrorist, and you know that he meant brown people, I'm pretty sure David Duke just came in his pants. We're only gonna go to friends of America, not enemies. Well, then how are you supposed to change anyone's mind? Ever.
Dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela.
Sanctions, huh?
Totally or brutally than the cruel dictatorship in North Korea. North Korea's reckless pursuit of nuclear missiles could very soon threaten our homeland.
It's almost like he makes excuses for people to give him money. Boy, if you don't stop sucking Putin's dick right now, I'm gonna slap it out of your mouth. He was just talking about a guy that got tortured for being a Christian in North Korea. And I definitely see where this conversation is going, and it makes me so uncomfortable, because if you're not a Christian, you're a threat. And who's a threat? Terrorists. Oy vey. I'm really happy for you, Sung-ho. I'm just very, very sorry that you got reduced to this. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
The people who are making America great again.
Oy vey. I am so nervous for November because no matter what, it's gonna be a complete and utter clusterfuck. So, yep. Happy 2018! Yay!